Well, hey, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of the ASP Connection podcast. Got another great one for you today. We've got Rich Draper from the Ice Cream Club with us. Rich, thanks so much for taking time to join us.
Thanks, Seth. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, Rich, we'll jump right in. If you don't mind, just starting by sharing a little bit about the Ice Cream Club and also your role there.
Well, the Ice Cream Club, people hear our name sometimes and they think it's a club. What do you guys do? Well, we started with a retail store 40 years ago, almost to the day, a little town in Palm Beach County called Manalapan. And we just came up with this name Ice Cream Club because there was all these private clubs around. But somewhere along the line, pretty early on, we realized we're probably better off making ice cream than opening up stores. So we kind of went the wholesale route. So now the vast majority of what we do is manufacturing 3-gallon tubs for a lot of independent ice cream shops, food service accounts throughout the Southeast.
Awesome. I love the company name. If there was ever a club I wanted to be a part of, it would definitely be the Ice Cream Club. I'm a big ice
All
cream
right.
fan. How long have you all been members of All Star?
I believe since the late 80s. We were joking the other day. We looked around. Where's our plaque? Where's our 25 or 30-year plaque? I know they're out there, probably here somewhere, but it's been a good run, at least since the late 80s.
And from your perspective, I mean, that's quite a bit of time that you all have been partnered with All Star, and All Star's been partnered with you. What's led to that long lasting partnership between the two companies?
Well, early on, the exposure to the vendors that had already been vetted by All Star and the other members was very valuable to us. We're very loyal to our long-term vendors as well as All Star, and they're loyal to us, which we appreciate. And as we add new vendors with new products, if they're with the All Star system, we know they've already been checked out, they're good, and we don't have to go through a big rigmarole to get on board with them. We pretty much just order. So that's been great as well.
Sure. Now, as you know, but maybe all of our listeners that are tuning in may not know, All Star is a member owned group purchasing organization. We're governed by a board of directors, and Rich, you are one of those board of directors. Can you fill us in a little bit more about what that role entails exactly?
Well, I'm the face of the board now. Brian Perry used to be, but you can just tell, well, why I am now, right, Brian? No, it's a great group. It's 9 members, and we work together. We have probably over 300 years of combined business experience, and that's valuable to me as a fellow board member, to the organization, to the staff, and we're very like-minded as far as our approach because we share similar backgrounds as far as manufacturing, distribution businesses that are hard businesses to operate. So I think together it's been a very rewarding experience.
Absolutely. I know, having you all as a part of our organization has been so crucial in making sure that we are, servicing our members in the best way that we can. You all play a crucial role in what we do and how we service our members. So we appreciate all that work that you do for us. So, as you are a board of directors and you're on the board of directors and you are representing our membership, what's been the most rewarding part of being an all-star purchasing board member?
I think for me, what I found out early getting on the board was how valuable the collaboration and the consensus building is. We have 9 members, so we're going to have different opinions and different viewpoints, but at the end of the day, we have similar direction, but we want every voice to be heard. And one of the things I've tried to do on the board is not move forward until we have a clear consensus, mainly like a unanimous consensus. There's going to be divergence in little approaches, but we want to make sure everyone is in agreement, and that involves the board. It also involves the staff and other members that chip in as well. So that is very valuable. It's hard to build consensus. We've seen that in other organizations, our government, so forth. But as far as our group goes, it's very important to me that we don't have anyone who's not happy with what's going on, or at least not listening to why and what we can do to fix it.
Sure, absolutely. Well, Rich, to wrap things up and shifting gears a little bit, we like to ask our guests that come on to this podcast, what's something lately that you've been thankful for, whether it's professionally or maybe personally?
Well, professionally in the supply chain that everyone's hearing about now, I think it's been very rewarding that the general public sees what really goes on in that supply chain. And we take our role in that very seriously, bringing in quality goods, manufacturing them, getting them delivered. Goods just don't show up on the shelves magically, and people are realizing that now, the difficulty of it. And we in the dairy industry, ice cream, cheese, milk, so forth. We're not strangers to hard work. Manufacturing something, delivering something, it's not easy. And we've been a part of this for many years. Our products are unique in some respect that we're homegrown. I mean, we're not relying on China. We're not relying on third parties, other people that do our work for us. So we survived the COVID by going back to the basics of just getting it done. And I'm very proud that we've done our role in our small part with ice cream, but it's been rewarding to customers. It brings joy to their life. Many of our customers came to me and thanked us for being open during the pandemic and supplying them with a necessity to get through. So that's our thanks.
I agree. Ice cream, absolutely a necessity. Well, Rich, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and thanks for hopping on to the podcast with us.
Thanks again, Seth. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of the ASP Connection podcast. If you heard anything that stuck out to you that was especially interesting that you'd like to learn more about, reach out to us via email at podcast@allstarpurchasing.com. We'd love to continue that conversation with you. For general company updates, this podcast is a great place to start, but also make sure that you follow us at All Star Purchasing on LinkedIn. We post regular company updates there as well. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.